subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the 1st of July, 1625, and we're back with the Kongo. We are, how many episodes in are we? 54, 55? Something, 54 episodes, I think. And it is clearly time to get this mission finished. I think it is this one, yeah. No more technology than that one, and I don't know that we're going to get it. We are only 10 years ahead. I'm really concerned that we don't get this right now. Let's see, the technology tree. Nobody's higher than. Nobody's hit a 19 yet. Doesn't seem like it, but that could happen at any moment. 17's across the board. Alright. Well, I'm really concerned, or 18's rather across the board. I'm really concerned that somebody will pop off and get 19 before we, a 19 and something before we do. Concerning. How long until we hit this? It is expected in 40 points, and our Diplo gain is 9 apiece. So we are 5 months. 5 months away. If we remove one of these numbers or add one more of something in here, like promote this guy, cannot afford it. We promote this guy, we get it in 4 months. The economy can definitely handle it. So let's do it. Let's do it. Promote him. Add a little more to the cash flow. I mean the point flow. We're at 12, 10, 10 now. With the 633 leader. We do have an idea thing that we can spend on. That would be terrible because then we'd be done. We wouldn't finish it. Centers of trade. Investments. Let's look at the titles. 50 to 40. Okay, the money is equilibrium at 50. At 53, so we're good for now on that. We're not going to seize land, but soon. Not going to mess with any states right now either. The diplomacy thing is fine. We are still zeroed manpower. 2,900 points still to regain in manpower. These guys are quite a ways behind. But we've been rebuilding the armies here, so that's going to be helpful. This guy needs the rebuild, but we don't have the manpower to do so. Why is this at 4,000? Oh, because we're suffering because we have more than half cavalry. That's fine. Military access, Timurids, cool. Now, Adele, we were building. Oh, you're building a fort right there. Of course you are. Smart little Adele. We are also building a fort in on the border. So, okay, fine by me. Look at that leader, 633 leader for the Ethiopians. Very nice, friend. Very nice. Got 42k around. Not a bad idea. It's pretty tough army he's got there actually. So these guys are going to deal with the rebels, if I remember correctly. And we are just a few points away from teching up here. All right, let's continue things. A ton of ships being built because we did just bump up our ship base requirements. Oh, look at that. Base production in Timbuktu. Lovely. That is up here. Right up here. Recall diplomats right up here. There's Timbuktu in the big old center. What is the requirements for this? Institution spread globally 15%, passer loyalty equilibrium +5. Okay. That doesn't require anything particular, does it? It seems like it doesn't. Oh, that's great. We got another good monument we can put in. Military access for Mogadishu. Mogadishu, did you get yourself in trouble? Mamlukan Australia. Mamluk conquest of Bani Yas. Mogadishu's getting... Wait. Bani Yas. Who's Mogadishu allied with? The Mamluks are attacking the Timurids. Okay. Where's Bani Yas? Remember that. There it is, up here. So they're trying to get... Mamluks are trying to push this way. Okay. Yikes. Okay, let's keep it going. Hundreds of days left on the ship. Look at this shipbuilding list. That's huge. Get diplomats all over the place that are not particularly busy. We'll go ahead and boost relations with our friends and our vassals. How are you doing there? Good. You go ahead and boost this as well. That's 3 of them. High favor. Okay, we could do all estate equilibriums goes up. That's pretty good. I like the development cost thing if we're going to be spending on that, but we don't have anywhere near enough points for that. We could put into trade. That seems like the only thing to do. I was looking to see if there was maybe some other alternative that would be valuable for us. Doesn't seem like it. Let's look to the rebellion issues. A helpful hand. It was 500 ducats. Oh. Stability cost modifier. 50% cheaper. Oh, look at that. We've got, that would give us 10 years of great project upgrading cost reduction. Cost me $500 though. We could use a new advisor, I believe. Yeah. Yearly inflation reduction is, you know, important. This is a stability cost modifier. I believe that is the same. I think that's an admin guy. I really don't like that they don't show that. I think that is an artist, not an admin. I don't remember. It's got to be, right? Okay. So this will save us 25% on a project. So if a project is the one base level, that's $250 back. We're spending $500 to get it, plus the advisor. Let's do that. And let's maybe consider building in Timbuktu. Because with the 25%, that's a pretty hefty chunk. Now, what are we playing with the 1% loans in here? We are. We have 4 of them active. All 5 of them active. Okay, we're running 11 loans right now. Interest is pretty hefty. Alright. There's the cheap guy. 50% off a level 2. Stability cost modifier. I mean, we don't need the bonus of stability cost modifier, but an extra admin is always worth it, I think. Do like the inflation reduction guy, though. Ernie's nice to have. Is there an economic guy that does inflation reduction? I thought there was. Inflation reduction from loan repayment. Okay. Yeah, yearly inflation reduction. So once we get this next thing, oh yeah, that's for sure. Let me do this. Stability cost modifier guy. There we go. So we're not getting the loan inflation reduction, but we will very shortly. We're moments away from getting this. Rund converts. Darn it. There we go. Got the ability to unlock this tech, and we got a new ship. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Somebody got 19 somewhere? First reached on 25/19/04. 2 months ago, somebody got it. Oh, man. And it's admin points, too. Ah! Someone went above the tech. Oh, that's so frustrating. Who did it? Who did it? Should be somebody slightly brighter colored. All right, well, that took me forever to find it, but it's bloody well Tuscany. Tuscany, as a single province in the middle of Italy, has hooped me on this tech. That's so annoying. There it is. All right, I'll edit out that whole, like, what was that? A good 10 minutes of me searching for it, so I'll edit that out. Now, we are back to looking around for what we can do because we didn't get the tech boost, but that's okay. Admin tech will have to happen in time. Well, we'll have to get them all, actually. We'll be racing again against the Diplotech, so we're still fighting for the tech boost. The rebellions are still growing, but excessively slowly. Those ones are almost all gone. This one is going to pop at some point, I imagine. Have you suppressed the guys down here entirely? Like you did. Go sit on that province for now. Let the ships come in. You guys are looking at those two. Split you there. There. Okay. We have the bigger armies now. We're waiting on the regrowth of that army. This guy is going to finish repairing. He'll auto-join his friends. We have a few forts being built. Ideas available. I'm going to go with this one. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, that's still 9 years ahead of time. So we do the idea then. Let's unlock this to get the inflation benefit. That's going to get us also production efficiency boost. Nice, I like that. So now we're doing the yearly inflation permanently and without a leader, without a person required for that. The economy production boost just jumped our economy up even further. Inflation is through the bloody roof, but we can deal with that relatively rapidly once we have you know, pile up a bunch of monies. We're making 63 a day, a month, so that shouldn't be that bad. Trade centers, but what we do want to do is use up that, or utilize this bonus. How long does that bonus with the building last for? Now that I got so distracted with that, what would it be? It would be the one that gave us the buildings bonus. Oh, that's not there. That is... No, that is there. It was an event, right? Inventory, mission... Oh, nope. No, it's got to be in here. Great projects. There it is. Monument improvement, 25% till the 35. So the cost would just be when we actually pay to get it done. So we got a few days there. Then convert it. Another one converting. Jeepers. So this is, we're still missionarying, but, and they just keep coming, more and more of them coming in there. New trade goods, fine. Military leader left us. Bugger. That was our naval officer. Good one, wasn't it? Was this the... Ah, dang it. That was the good guy. We have... Do we have the group, the guy that we can bring on automatically? No. New World Charters drafting. Generous. No. We want... Not a conquistador. There is... I believe it's actually in with these guys, so we don't have the option. There's one of these that can give us the an admiral or something like that. Not an admiral, explorer? Oh, we had that. Wait a second. There is one here, right? Sure there's one that gives us an explorer. Maybe not. No. Mission, no. Naries. Classocracy? What is that? No, thank you. World. Redrill. Drafting. World Charter. 20% army tradition, and then we can get the elite regiments. Land maintenance goes up, and army drill gain goes up. Oh, there's the explorer right there. Grant New World Charter. That's the one I was looking for. Colonial range up and gain a dude. Good. You are a 3-3-1-3. Okay, the one is annoying to have that one, but right, you'd be good at fighting stuff, I suppose. We're now actually stockpiling manpower again, which is fine. Rebel sentiment is growing. Is grown to 80. That is up here. Okay. The army is here, so that's fine. We'll actually put them in here. It'll suppress this one fully. And this one is not fully suppressed because it can't be. I think the most we can suppress is 5, right? Yeah, with friendly troops. So we'll just move them over here. And the other one, dissipating it? No. You have separatism, so you are going to spark there. Alright, well, we'll just pile everybody on there then. No point in letting them fuss around. We group up. We got 2 armies in here. Both of them have generals. They do. This is the 26 transports. And these guys are mothballed. Good. Okay. That's a lot of ships. Holy moly. We're gonna call that guy. Good gracious, that's a lot of ships. Regiment cost down and gains us a ton of touch of innovativeness. The last one is +5 discipline for that, so I'm okay with adding quality ideas. All right, let's go with you guys. That's a lot of ships. And all of you ships. Another conversion. Jeepers, they're just going hog and the auto-converting to Catholics. It's nuts. Mamluks want access. Sure. All of you. Alright, all the ships in here. Group them up. We got a missing ship there. Missing ship there. That gets us... more Republican tradition lost. 30 light ships. Alright, you do need a leader, so we're going to go ahead and pop one in here. Oof, that was bad. You're terrible. We'll give the general, or the admiral up here, the control. Now, Admiral, you need to go and do protecting of trade. Now, we already have the Ivory Coast one. We're going to put you somewhere else. 25 if we start pulling in Malacca. That's pretty impressive. Right now we're making 82.32. You can write that down. 82.32. I'm curious what happens as it changes over the next, 10 or 15 minutes. The next number of months. Losing more diplo power. Jeepers. Just getting slapped around with things, huh? Alright, let's start selling or paying off loans here. We'll pay off these low interest ones to... no. Well, if we pay off the low interest ones to unlock those, then we can get a burst of cash when we need it. So let's do that. Spank it. We'll re-indebt ourselves to the burgers when we need it. More military access. Oh yes, okay. More. These are wars overseas here. Now, our trade power here is actually 20% now. Transfer 1450 to the Cape. Oh man, corruption. Seriously? Expensive stuff. 88 our trade is now. Okay. Italy corruption is full but not having a problem. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do we gain loyalty with the burghers and influence and gain 1 mercantilism for 1,100 bucks? Or we let them lose some influence? We'll let them lose some influence and loyalty. Thank you very much. That's way too expensive. 70. We're making 89. Come on, slowpoke game. 39.36. Okay, so certainly we do not get $25 increase like it says we're going to when we do that, but kind of figured that's the case now for a long time. We never have to touch this button again if we have, because we have a permanent national bank reduction to the inflation. So as if real national banks actually did that, which is funny because they certainly don't. You go ahead and smash this guy. Thank you very much. The Jofalin are 50%. Just poking along at really slow speed. That's annoying. All right, we have a army here. Oh my goodness. Adele, that's their triple leader from before. Sure. You are not in any wars right now, bud. Do we have a core on that? Or a claim on this province? This belonged to Pate. But we don't have a... Why is that? Oh, this one. Yes. Permanent claim on this province. Well, that's convenient. This is a war I probably do want to do. And we do have the truce, but with just these numbers, we could probably ruffle stomp this area. But now we have the fort here, which is wonderful. This province is Sunni. No missionaries to send. Okay. We could work on what? Enemy attrition up, local defensiveness, bonus. I like that idea. Let's make that a solid bastion there. Over here, you consider the same thing. Super defensiveness. My son Eli, if you are not familiar with his content, find the links in our Discord and stuff and say hi. He's doing he's playing, he doesn't have this series, but he's playing in a solo game, and I was watching having a look at his solo game, and he's playing as Switzerland, and man, those guys can take on numbers in the defensive. He had a war where his coalition was the entirety of Europe, so Switzerland, and he's got like a good chunk of extra territory. Like, this is where Switzerland starts, but he's got like a big old nasty chunk like this, right? So he's kicked off the entirety of Europe, but literally there were 5 nations, or maybe 4 nations, I think. All of this, so this portion here, or I'll zoom it in. Everything that you can see here was at war with him. All of it, except for the Ottomans. The Ottomans were his ally. They said, heck no, we're not coming in a defensive call on that. And like 3 or 4 other small states did. Everyone else did. And when the war ended, his unit losses were 300 and some thousand, 304, 305,000, which is a fairly hefty loss in 1600. Fairly hefty loss. Except for the aggressors were 2.99 million, and 2.57 million of those were just due to attrition. It's a Swiss castle crazy. So yeah, that is a serious nasty mess. This Benin fort is in the wrong place. We need a Bonnie fort, not a Benin fort. We need something that will physically block this, or there. We need a Bonnie fort. All right, we're going to switch that up, and we're going to make a Bonnie fort here. We should get it at the end of the month, enough to get that started. We'll do that, and the Benin fort here can be disbanded. Oh, hey, no, hold on. Local defensiveness. We'll put a Bonnie fort, and we'll leave the Benin fort intact too. Yep, we'll do that. That's fine, because Benin has the lovely wall wonder of theirs. Why can I not? There we go. Okay, so we do want to get the Timbuktu one. There was another wonderful chunk of money, or chunk of awesome we could do up here. Timbuktu. That gives us... The first version is institution spread 15 and loyalty equilibrium for the clergy. Next is institution spread 30% And tech cost down by 5. Tech down by 10. Jeepers. That's crazy powerful. Okay, so we're going to have to start upgrading that thing. Pretty much right away. Man, we gain manpower fast. Religious things. Now, we can seize, but we are 5 short on the... What is that, the pastors? No, the mani. 5 short on them. Not selling titles or seizing land. We could sell titles, actually. $2,000. That would work for paying off some of the loans, but... Let's see. Reduce war exhaustion, drops autonomy, eh? Harsh treatment adds autonomy, increased stability, decrease autonomy, strengthen government. And then absolutism does what for us? Wait, max absolutism is -10? Oh my god, we're a republic and all those other things? We get no absolutism. So look at all this. Oh yeah, so oh right. All the estates basically have a negative to absolutism. So if the estates hold power, we don't. Which kind of makes sense. So we will work on that process, I suppose. Going forward. Yeah, who are you at war with? Songhai and Funj? Whose war is this? Songhai's conquest, huh? When does our truce end? April 33. You guys are still guaranteed, right? Are these guys still guaranteed by Portugal? They're free guarantees, so they don't have to release them for any reason. All right. Conversion successful. It's just keeping that prestige going. All these auto conversions are just perpetually funding my prestige growth. Great. So a war here, I mean, the truce is still a long while off, but I think it's still a long while off. 39, yeah, I've still got 12 years truce on that. Mogadishu seems to have put out their issues. Distance between borders 45, it says, huh? Won't be able to, there's no way to get them in. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to vassalize these guys. More than 100 total development, you never can. Okay. All right. $316. Just keep paying down our loans. Mogadishu's no longer transferring trade power. Really? All that diplomat, I guess. That's fine. We could vassalize one of these guys or both of these guys. We need to get our relations to 190. We can get it up by 8. Put us to 185. And send a gift. And we'll just annex you. In fact, let's annex both of them. There's no real, like, reason to keep the multiples around right now. Oh, I don't know what I just did. No idea what I just clicked on. Alright, let's annex you. That finishes in May of 31. This one will finish in November 32. Do that. There is an estate deal. It's not with the pastors, is it? There's one where we don't have to do. Don't get any hits for having the annexing vassals. Don't remember where that is. I'm gonna guess it's in the Mani here. Gotta be, yeah. This is revoked in 31. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Go. Annex away, brothers. Pick off the Shanghai, gain local unrest reduction. Ah, that's fine. Alright, 660. Cash-wise, we're making 91 now in trade. So we've gained $9 in trade since we sent those ships out. That's not nothing. Not nothing. Repaying those low-interest loans so they can clear up the indebted to the burghers. Yeah, we're nowhere near the absolutism development, so that's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. How long until we can get this 16? 480 something ducats. Not good. We're at 38 minutes on the, okay. I'll give another few minutes before we pause for this episode. We do have this army here I want to finish filling out. That'll need 484 bucks. So a couple more months. 2 more months and we'll get that. Centers of trade can be upgraded. I don't hate that idea, but it's 200 bucks a pop. We got a little while to wait on that. Gonna add a merchant in right away. Now that could be very solid, especially on the way up to the discipline bonus. We need to get the admin up though. These probably have been... Yeah, 19 has been reached a while back now. We're on the race to 19. Nobody's got 19 on the... Oh, Star Forts come online next. I think we're gonna do this. The merchant is pretty potent. Now, where do we put our next merchant? We've got you coming in here for this trade. He could try to shuffle more trade here down this way. Right now, almost all of it's going forward. Could also... Directing there wouldn't help much. This would. Okay, this is odd. We are currently pushing our trade down here. That goes into, or if we go in here, it multiplies through, but we lose a ton of it. Have the merchants all over here, though. Oh my gosh, look at almost all of it's going up north here, eh? We could put some transfer power into here. See what we can do about that. 666 is going in there. Merchant arrives in 20 days. I'm making 90.44 in trade. Oh, alright, we're now shifting. Very little bit. We don't have much power here at all. That's alright. More and more conversions continuing. That's right, we had a big spit there where it just kept spewing out failures at us. Lose some prestige and gain some Diplo points. I'll take the Diplo points, thank you. I had something I wanted to spend 400 bucks on. Yes, the upgrade to the army, please. You guys go to the 16 stacker. Wonderful. So I'm making 80 bucks a month now. That is beautiful. That should easily deal with our debts. Okay, I am going to keep this guy. Republican tradition will take a hit, and he is a little bit on the old side. So it's a bit of a gamble, but he's so potent right now. I would love to keep him for another 4 years if we can get away with it. Yeah. Yes, the Republican tradition is bad from that. Blah, blah, blah. It'll be fine so long as he doesn't die. I'll lose a bit of prestige, thank you. The 4th Army is forming. Milan attacking Ferreira. Get another colony finishing up here. Good. That is, I believe, the last one in the region. That's like literally every province taken here now, isn't it? Including the Russian island. I think that is every province in the area. Alright, there's got to be something else down this way that's untaken. Maybe not. Okay, we'll go back over. Start filling in land over here then. Tanzania, I think. You know what? Let's do this one. A merchant in here. We'll start closing up that territory. You're of no concern. I'm gonna run back this way, and we can probably get you training. You're not going to be of any real concern or real danger there. Get you training as well. This group, once it's reformed, can train as well. Start your drilling. Lovely. Truce with Funge has ended. This guy's got to stay on duty. This guy, oh, that's not enough. We're at supply limit there, eh? Alright, let's go down to Ivory Coast. You can definitely get enough supply, I hope. Jeez, pretty rough. That's alright, you got enough stuff going on there, you're fine. New conversions. Keep that prestige climbing. Wonderful. Now, we do suffer some casualties here when we're dealing with these guys. Cape Coast or Ivory Coast? You go up and take care of your own, that's fine. Let's go down as far as the Cape. And then we'll get you drilling as well. I'm going to start professionalizing this army. Here we are. We're at 1833, and we're gaining 0.07. No, 0.7, not 0.07, 0.7. Great projects are available. All right, let's get this started here in Timbuktu. Lovely. And we'll wait for another project to be available. It'll be at about 800 bucks again. Not far down the line. We make now 57. Ooh, something changed the monies. Oh yeah, bringing on this whole extra army, including some over force limit, changed it. Deal with interest fine, I suppose. Fort maintenance. Put to Jolan. Is that a level 2 fort? It is. Is there any point in keeping a level 2 fort here? There is not. We will replace a fort up this way when we conquer this way. But 2 would be reasonable. Go ahead and build a fort in there. What do we need? Oh, they're building right now, so they can't. That's fine. 10,000 manpower. 10,000 manpower moves it forward by 700 days. How many days does it take to do it? 3,168 days. Keepers. Alright, I'm going to ditch this fortress. It's just wasting money, and a level 2 fort is utterly useless. But Timbuktu will get a fort. That's a nice bottleneck spot right there. Yeah, because they can't come in and... Yeah, that works. Timbuktu it is. In fact... You just started this. Cancel this and get the fort in first. Let's do that. Yep, that's fine. Fine by me. Tariffs on iron. More tariffs in Australia. How are our colony or our dudes doing here? Nobody's got any liberty desire except for Australia. Tariffs causing 45% of that. Ducats, sure. Can take my money. You jerk. National supply limit modifier plus 33%. Okay. I like it. Like filling these things in when we're this far ahead in tech. We're still 6 years ahead on everything. So hopefully we'll be able to get those techs in time. Alright, that's a reasonable place for us to put in the cut. Went a little longer because I spent all that time on browsing around trying to find who screwed us over. And it was Tuscany. Very sad, but Tuscany's a jerk sometimes. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.